This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not.
Including you bitch.
Oh, sorry, this thing!
Who's it?
This is not gonna be good. It's Tyrion! They look good.
You can do this.
At least from a distance. Oh, I walked to them. Shit. This is gonna be intense.
Ah, Lady Margerie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Your Grace.
Yeah,
Girl
she
knows
is.
her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl.
Whoa. Okay.
Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
House
Loyalty never.
Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see. And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Well, I agree.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily.
Clearly her loyalty wavers quite a lot.
If she has any loyalty at all. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
He also
Roose
served the
Bolton
Starks.
also served the Starks, Your Grace.
And proved his loyalty to the crown by bringing their house to a swift and sudden end. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I would. That doesn't.
I see.
I'm really nervous about what's gonna
What
happen.
did you have
now.
the girl do, Cersei?
Ugh.
It's not as if she fought beside the Starks,
Yeah.
wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
Yeah.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Margerie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
Oh shit.
I'm sure she regrets it.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
This is hard,
Loyalty
guys.
can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts?
Including you bitch.
You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Margerie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
Oh shit.
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question. Go on.
I
Ah!
must choose Margerie, Your Grace. I serve at her pleasure.
Clearly your handmaiden does not have her priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
Thank you, Tyrion. God damn.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants.
Yeah, I will.
Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Shit. Like, is there a way to do this right? I don't know. Like, this is so stressful.
I'll walk you out.
Thank you, Tyrion. You're so
This
awesome.
may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man.
He was.
You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Tell everyone my family's
These
in
are
danger.
trying times, my lord. My family fears what might happen now that the Boltons rule the North.
They must still answer to the crown.
We will.
You shouldn't forget that, nor should they. You were brave to declare your loyalty to Lady Margerie. No doubt she was pleased, but Cersei, she will not soon forget what you said.
I don't give a fuck about her.
It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I did it for Lady Margerie.
Yeah, I did.
As you should. And of course she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters.
That's you.
The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard.
What are you
Not
suggesting?
her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Margerie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
No. I'm afraid I can't.
It may be far too dangerous.
I'm sorry, Lord Tyrion, but it's a risk I cannot afford.
I admire your discretion.
Thank you.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner.
Ah, Sansa!
3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival.
I hope we meet
The mere
again.
thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
My goal is to make sure House Forrester stays. Margerie? Nope.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
That
It didn't
wasn't
go
so
very
great.
well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But at least it's over now. Lady Margerie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah?
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is
You'll
Dornish for
get
once.
us in trouble.
You'll get us in trouble.
We're just having some fun.
You're totally trying to get info for me to use later.
Perhaps Lady
You're a
Margerie
bitch.
can make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like.
Yeah.
Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Margerie well,
For my family.
which is more than you can say for his mother.
I don't want to be
I
queen.
don't want to be queen, no matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be queen? You northerners. You'd make a perfect scepter.
What is
Well,
that?
I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the Seven Kingdoms.
So?
I might even allow you to be my handmaiden.
Gee, thanks. Such an honor.
See, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match. Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was rather disappointed by your display, Mira.
It's hard, okay?
I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Everyone does. I love you.
Do you agree?
It's hard to please.
People are not always so easy to please. If you showed Cersei your true heart, she would stab it with a fork.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family.
Yes.
I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Ask for her help. Please. Please help.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
I'd prefer to speak alone.
I prefer to speak with you alone.
I don't like her. There's just something off about her.
Go on. Ask.
Can you stop the Boltons?
I received a letter from my family. I fear my family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. But if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Please
That
say
is
yes.
no small request, especially now. Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire? Joffrey will not look favorably on such a request.
I'll be in your debt.
I will forever be in your debt. My family will forever be in your debt.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
You're adored by the king.
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Margerie, as no one else does. Not even his mother.
It's true.
Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Please.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Ah,
Thank
yes.
you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Thank you, Margerie. I love you. Yay! Oh god. Dude, those horses' eyes are black. God damn it. Really? Really?
7 elves.
Yeah.
let's play a little game, shall we?
Oh my
Did you
god.
know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
This fucking guy. Wait, is he Bolt? Are they the Boltons? Oh my god. I totally forgot.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have full enough practice.
That's,
But he didn't make it easy.
what's his
All
face?
that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
Oh shit.
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
A twig.
My lord?
Shh! Listen.
Dude, it's the freaking wind. Get over it.
There.
Oh, it's a horse.
Hear that? I know I heard something.
Stay still. Ooh!
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Ugh. Holy shit. Wait, they're just gonna leave him there? I guess I'm just approaching this guy. Oh.
Bloody hell.
What is wrong with this guy?